It's Eric here at Peachtree Classic Cars with the 1968 Corvette, and we're going to take it for a quick spin. show you around this thing. It's freaking awesome. Love these cars. Of course, it's got a 350 V8 automatic transmission. The 350 is a new crate engine. It's not the original. So it's not what we would consider a matching numbers car. It's got the original transmission. All the gauges work properly, except for the clock. The only gauge that's not working is the clock. Pretty cool. Of course, it drives like a Corvette. Plenty of power. Steers nicely. Power steering. Disc brakes. Just love this car. These things are sweet. Of course, this is the first year of the C3 body. It's got a brand new exhaust. I think it's got a really nice sound to it. It's not overly aggressive, but it's not too quiet either. It's a really nice cruising sound. Beautiful engine detail. Air conditioner is partially there. It needs a couple of little things to finish off the AC. And one thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and see how. I wanted to go ahead and show that the lights are new. Let me show this first. So brand new canisters. And all brand new mechanicals on the lights. So when we pull the light switch, the lights come right up. And actually, I beat it. It beat me to coming around. I wanted you to see them come up fast. Of course, this is the one thing that a lot of people have problems with their Corvettes. So really cool, because like I said, this car, the previous owner really went through this car and fixed every single thing. Windshield wipers work. And I'm going to turn it off so we can hear a little bit better. Previous owner of this car really took good care of it. Went through, rebuilt the front end. It's got brand new matching set of tires on it, original style rally wheels. I love this car. I've never had one with chrome bumpers all the way around. So and the fact that it's a 68, just really love the history on this car, being a first series of the C3s. And front chrome looks pretty good. It's not perfect. It could be buffed out a little bit more. If you wanted it to look perfect, you probably want to put a brand new chrome kit on the front and rear. It's not very expensive, but this is a really good looking driver. But it's not a perfect car. So I just want to walk around it once and just say, I mean, from 10 feet away, a lot of guys call them 20 footers and stuff. I mean, this is like a 5 footer. I mean, the car looks awesome. Unless you're going intentionally looking for things that are wrong with it, you're not going to see anything wrong with it unless you're just eagle-eyeing it. Even just walking around it, it's super close. But I am going to get up and show you a couple of little spots. So a couple of little spots in the paint right here. We'll get really close, try and get the camera there so you can see that. Couple of little tiny spots there and here. And when you feel this paint like with the back of your hand, I mean, oh my gosh, it feels amazing. Trying to remember, there was one other spot I was thinking about and I can't find it. Oh, here it is right here. Little spot here on the side. And like I said, I'm really trying hard to get the camera close. You can see that's about the size of my finger. There's one little spot right there. There's just a couple of tiny spots like that around the car. Sides are in great shape. I should have done a little better job wiping this off and working on it and It's got a brand new windshield. T-tops, of course, come off. They're in great shape. And the rear window comes out. Of course, it's fiberglass, so body-wise, we don't have to worry about rust, which is awesome. We're going to look up underneath the frames. There are places where Corvettes do rust because the frames are made of steel, but I haven't seen any rust on this car. So rear bumper's not quite as in good a condition as the front. Get right up close, and like I said, let me try to get the camera. You can see the little freckles on there in the camera. So, you know, from 10 feet away, they look good. If it was me and I was keeping this car, I'd probably put new rear bumpers on it, but not new front bumpers. The front, I mean the chrome is what I'm talking about. So I might buy a new chrome rear bumper kit for it because it would look perfect. Then the front looks so good. Like I said, brand new tires. Car looks so nice. And every once in a while, I think I find a spot. And there's a couple of little spots there that got touched up if you look really close. Interior door panels are new. Seat covers are brand new. The two-tone black and red, which look really awesome. Like I said, all the gauges work. Dash cap is new. Carpet pad is new. So this car is, you know, what we call like a good-looking driver restoration. Somebody went through and, you know, cleaned up everything. The rear carpet looks awesome. Seats go back and forth like they're supposed to. And the headliner pieces for the T-tops are in there, which is awesome. So those are oftentimes missing. So I think the only thing that doesn't work is the horn. Double check and see if the horn works. Yeah, horn and the clock. It is missing the radio, and I thought about doing one of those aftermarket radios where, you know, you can hook your iPhone to it. Doors open and close nicely. Windows roll up and down well. Here's your steel frame underneath. It's in excellent condition. Like I said, I don't see any signs of rust. Floor pans look awesome. Brand new exhaust. Oh, also the brakes were just serviced all the way around. All 4 brakes just redone. So it stops great. I believe MagnaFlow, or maybe a MagnaFlow aftermarket. There is no spare tire in there. And actually, every once in a while, if you hear it like that right there, you hear me doing that. Without the spare tire in there, it's not weighing it down. So depending on when you hit some bumps, sometimes it can rattle a little bit. If you put a spare tire in there, it wouldn't do it. Bushings in the back look original and a little crusty, but seem to be still in good shape. Nice. Like I said, these are the original floor pans. They all look really good. Look up underneath the front of the car. This is the first Corvette. I've had a lot of them. I've had probably 30 or so over the years. This is the first one where the lights actually work like they were supposed to. And like I said, front end bushings and have been redone. Not all of them, but quite a few there. Power steering's good. You can see all the brand new. I mean, basically, lights were completely replaced. So there you have it. I didn't want to go too long on this video. Car speaks for itself. It's really a beautiful driver. In fact, I've been keeping my dealer tag on it and driving it. I may even drive it today here in about an hour. Got a lunch meeting. So been driven, actually was purchased in Florida and driven all the way back to Atlanta, which is about 350 mile trip or something like that. And I mean, just flawless, you know, right? Only thing you miss is the tune, so I probably would spend the money and toss a radio in it at some point. But this car's really ready to go. It needs absolutely nothing. I've got it priced really aggressively compared to other 68s and 69s, and expect for it to sell pretty quickly. PeachTreeClassicCars.com.